And welcome back to Ohio Means Business. The Ohio State University is one of the largest schools in the country with a sprawling campus in Columbus that's more like a small city. Ohio State has also made a commitment to environmental responsibility. Sustainable practices are being implemented all across campus, some more noticeable than others. And joining us to go inside the research is Aparna Dial, Director of Energy Services and Sustainability at The Ohio State University. Aparna, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
You.
That's quite an impressive title you have and impressive work that you do. In your job, what is your goal for Ohio State?
Well, you've heard me probably say this many times. Dr. Gee really wants us to be the greenest university in the country, if not in the nation. And he did something incredible, which brought two national research powerhouses together. He established a shared leadership position with Colorado State University. He created a position for Vice President for Energy and Environment. And this was filled by Dr. Ron Sega, a former astronaut and Undersecretary of the Air Force. And he's responsible for the energy and environment issues across campus. So under their leadership, really, in some ways, the scope and scale of our work is intimidating, but whether it is integrating all these energy and environmental issues across all of campus, coordinating all these policies and practices, our mission is to be really sustainable in university operations, and our vision is to really be the living laboratory for the practice and development of sustainability.
That's a tall order from Dr. Gee, right? And I follow him on Twitter, so I'm going to have to see some of his tweets. And he put you in charge of all this, right? So you're the one that has to make it happen, right?
And, under Dr. Sega's leadership. And we also look at, providing leadership for 300 faculty members, developing strategic partnerships with government, private, corporate entities, looking at new funding sources, whether it's from the government or the private sector, and really using our national and international presence to establish a global reputation in this area.
To make Ohio State the greenest in the country. One example, and I love this example, is Ohio Stadium, where the Buckeyes play. What's going on there?
Oh, I love to talk about that. The university has a 40% waste reduction goal.
You call it a zero waste stadium.
Right.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, but our whole goal for the entire university is to divert 40% of our waste from the landfill.
Okay.
So as a university, our recycling rate was about 24% last year, and we hope to be better. So this program is one of the programs to help us towards that goal. And it's not new. We started recycling inside the stadium and in the tailgates in 2007.
Oh my gosh, that has to be a ton of recycling. Just if you've ever experienced the tailgating or even inside the stadium.
Absolutely. And so this was a logical extension to go to zero waste. Have you been to a game this year?
This year I did not, but last year I did actually. But I missed this year.
Okay.
I think I was at the tailgates though.
You would notice that there were no trash cans inside our stadium, absolutely. You either had the choice to recycle or compost. So zero waste by definition means sending 90% of your waste away from the landfill, diverting 90%. And our goal for the first season was 75%, and we achieved it. So we're extremely proud.
And then when we talk about the whole campus, what you do, you have a three-pronged approach. What are the three prongs?
Oh, anything that we do, for us, we are not a widget factory, right, Mike?
Right.
So when you think about sustainability, it's not just about operations. For us, it's really about integrating it into all of our core activities, research, education, outreach. And that's what we're proud of, is this holistic approach. If you look at different universities, some of them focus on operations, some of them may focus on different areas, but for us, it's just really looking at it holistically. And the greatest contribution we can make is to sustainability, is to graduate generations of global citizens. Think about, they go out into the world and what their footprint is and what differences they can make, and how that has sort of a network effect.
Something else you guys came up with is called the Green Build. It's the standards for design, I guess. What does Green Build mean?
Okay, so it's a policy we adopted in 2008. It's a Green Build and Energy policy. And it requires all new construction and major renovations over $4 million to be LEED Silver certified. It's a national standard for sustainability and energy efficiency in buildings. So we have you been on campus lately?
Yes, I have. So I was just going to mention that. So you have a huge project with the medical center going on right now.
Yes.
That would fall under this green build
Yes,
side. Yeah.
it's
no doubt above $4 million. Right?
Yeah, that's right. And it's the largest construction project in the history of Ohio State.
Wow.
And they're striving for LEED Silver certification. Yes, and we are very proud of it. We have 3 buildings on campus that are already certified and 15 to 20 more projects that are in the pipeline.
It really is amazing that Ohio State never stops building. And on the issue of going green and being more sustainable, it also saves money. So it's not like you're doing things that cost money. You're saving money. How much is? Can you put a number on it?
Let's take some specific examples. It might be easier to do that. For us, sustainability is about environmental, social, and economic responsibilities. So it's not just about environmental sustainability and stewardship, but it's also about social justice issues and economic prosperity. So all these 3 are sort of interlinked, so you can't sacrifice one for the other. So energy conservation is a fantastic example where obviously there are benefits to society and the environment, and then it is also good for our bottom line.
Is it possible, I like numbers, so is it possible that you're saving millions a year?
We have, so one small example is our energy audit program. And we have audited 48 buildings on our campus and done about 97 energy retrofit projects.
Okay.
We took a very modest investment of $730,000. And to date, we have saved about $2.6 million.
There you go. I think Dr. Gee likes that, right?
Oh, absolutely. Who doesn't?
Aparna, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That was great work you do and good information. Thank you. Coming up next on Ohio Means Business, how Ohio companies are approaching sustainability and what it means to their bottom line.